We're here with Bob McMillan and his gorgeous 1933 Rolls-Royce fixed-head coupe. Tell us about this car, Bob. What's so special about this car, and what is it that attracted you to it?
Well, I think since I was about 5, I was always interested in old cars, and when I was living in Peterborough, I used to have Model A Fords and Model T Fords. A fellow picked me up in his Jaguar, a 37 Jaguar, to go to a car show in Toronto. And I said, "Jim, someday I'm going to have a car like this." He introduced me to the owner of this car, a Rolls-Royce Jaguar shop owner who had bought this car in England about a year or two before I bought it, restored it, put it up on blocks, and I hadn't driven it since he restored it. So I was obviously fell in love. I came home from the car show with a brand new 1933 Rolls-Royce, but I put it in my wife's name so she wouldn't get too upset.
That was probably a smart move. I'm going to ask you about the actual fixed head coupe. What does that imply? I'm not too familiar with Rolls-Royce. I'm going to admit that right here. So what is a fixed head coupe?
Fixed head is as compared to a roadster where the top would come down. They even made it to look like it comes down with those side arms, but it does not come down. It's a coupe.
Interesting. So the car obviously has come all the way from Kingston for this show. I'm assuming that as you're driving along, you get a lot of interesting looks. How did that work out today?
It's a long trip, but it's not as long as one I took about 20 years ago to Florida and back in that car. I had one flat tire and I had to make an adjustment in the distributor, so it's a pretty reliable car. I've had the engine untouched for 51 years that I've owned the car. I've rebuilt the starter and I've put a new kit in the carburetor, and parts are still easy to get on the internet from England.
That's amazing, and I'm assuming it's an attention getter everywhere you go. Every time you stop for gas, you might get a crowd around you.
Yeah, it's fun, and it has a dicky seat in Canada, of course, called a rumble seat, where the kids just love to ride. And I had 4 kids that used to ride in there and enjoy it. 3 of them have been married in, and I just recently took my granddaughter in her wedding in the car. So it does get looks.
That's wonderful. Thanks very much for talking to us today. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you.